Oh, we are back, baby! Welcome to Arrow Nicely News. Today is Friday, July 30th, 2021. My name is Elena Hernandez, and I've got some wonderful, uplifting stories for you. We've got a centennial birthday at Gentry Park, newly hatched baby chicks at Castlewood, a 70th wedding anniversary at the Boulevard St. Charles, skydiving at the Fremont, and a touching story of a World War II vet and a young fan to kick off Arrow's Be Kind to Humankind celebration. What are we waiting for? Welcome to Arrow Nicely News. For our first story of the day, we'd like to wish Nikki at Gentry Park Senior Living a very happy birthday. She celebrated her 100th birthday with a low-key celebration at her request, featuring a pizza party, balloons, lots of cards, and cake. She celebrated with other residents before taking time to read all of her cards later that afternoon. Happy birthday to the latest centennial to reside at an Arrow Senior Living community. And here's to another trip around the sun, Nikki! Happy birthday. Our next story is all about several little ones who just arrived on the planet. The Castlewood Senior Living recently welcomed 3 new baby chicks named Clark Gable, Jimmy Stewart, and Marilyn Monroe. The 3 chicks come after weeks of diligent egg turning under a heat lamp while fussing over the incubator.
First of all, we help turn the eggs. Had to be done 3 or 4 times every day, so we took our turn in the middle of the afternoon.
Well, I went back further than that. I helped build the incubator.
Residents were thrilled with the new additions to the community, and they have been loving on them ever since their arrival last week.
Can't you talk a little bit? Oh, yes, there you go.
Congratulations to the new parents at the Castlewood, and welcome to the community, Clark, Jimmy, and Marilyn. The year was 1951. A new house cost a paltry $9,000. I Love Lucy debuted on CBS. The first commercial computer, UNIVAC, was put into use by the government, and Arlie and Jackie Juggerman said, "I do" to one another.
So today, 70 years ago, you two tied the knot. So Arlie, what is your favorite thing about Jackie?
Oh, gosh.
Just everything about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
All right, Jackie, what's your favorite thing about Arlie?
See, she can even think of one of them.
Well, you didn't even give her a chance.
He's got a good sense of humor.
Yeah, he does. That's for sure. Look at him laughing at himself.
I know that it's
Well,
good, but I
yeah.
mean, you know, you can laugh at it and have fun with it, you know.
Yeah.
And he likes to have a good time, and I like to have a good time, so.
Aww.
A very happy anniversary to those 2 lovebirds from your friends here at Arrow Nicely News. Peggy Wolf, a resident of the Fremont Senior Living in Springfield, Missouri, celebrated her 96th birthday on July 20th. Happy birthday, Peggy. While that would be enough reason to celebrate and feature her here on the Nicely News, Peggy did something pretty remarkable to mark the occasion. Peggy went skydiving. What? This is her 3rd time that Peggy has gone skydiving since turning 90 years old, and frankly, we're a little upset that her family is enabling her addiction. We kid, of course. We are so thrilled for Peggy finding something that she loves to do so much, and she's out there living her best life. The event was so exciting that it was picked up by the local news, KY3.
A woman celebrated her 96th birthday today in a thrilling way. Caitlin Schumacher spent some time at Ozark Skydive Center to capture the celebration.
Happy birthday, Peggy! Peggy Wolf is a mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother. She enjoys traveling and has visited 33 different countries.
Especially the Great Wall. She broke her leg and still did the Great Wall because she didn't want to miss it, so she crunched it.
And now she's ready for her next adventure. Peggy Wolf is 96 years old, and to celebrate, she wanted to go skydiving. Friends and family gathered here at Ozark Skydive Center to wish her the best.
I've wanted to do it since I was a child, but I've never been free of any responsibility before this time, before I was 90. And I just thought this is the time to do it.
While this is not the first time Peggy has gone skydiving, this trip is extra special.
Well, it's the most exciting thing I think that's ever happened. I've never had a birthday party before, and this absolutely tops anything I could have dreamed of.
Up next is a quick training session. Harness up and get ready for takeoff.
You'll probably have to push me in the plane.
I think I can do that.
Okay.
Are you ready to go?
Oh, sure.
Again?
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Once the airplane reaches 10,000 feet, it's time to jump. This is actually the third time Peggy has gone skydiving, and she said this time was just as much fun as the others.
But I'll never have another party like this one.
Then our very own Charlie Johnson caught up with her to find out just what she loves so much about the sport.
Now, you've mentioned to me that it really started when you were a child.
Yes.
And you were watching the planes fly over, and you're thinking to yourself, I need to be in that plane.
Yes.
And I need to be jumping from that plane. Is that right?
I had to wait until I was 90 because I wanted to wait till I had no responsibilities. No one was counting on me or depending on me. So I felt I could do anything I wanted to. So I've skydived 3 times now.
So you were 90 years old the first time you jumped.
Yeah, actually I was 92 and 93 the first times I jumped.
What do you recommend that other seniors, 90 plus, if they're looking to celebrate their birthday, what would you recommend that they might do?
Do anything that you've wanted to do, but for some reason have put it off, because you know, when you get to be 96, you don't know how many more birthdays you're going to have.
No, that's true. Would you recommend skydiving for folks that are over 90?
No, not really.
Why not?
Well, most 96-year-olds can't even walk across the field to get into the plane.
Do you have any other adventures planned? Are you going swimming with the sharks anytime soon, or?
You know, I just feel like this year nothing could be better than this year has been. So I really don't have any big plans. I do want to do some more zip lining.
Zip lining? Where do you go to zip line?
Well, I've gone to the Shepherd of the Hills and Niagara Falls so far.
Do you plan to go skydiving when you turn 100?
The man that I dove with this last time, I've gone with him twice. He said that he hoped that I would because he never dived with anybody 100 years old. So we'll see.
A very happy birthday, Peggy, and we can't wait to see what other adventures you have up your sleeve next. Our final story of the day takes us to Vitalia Senior Residences in Strongsville, Ohio. Frank Grassberger is a World War II veteran who got a letter back in 2009 from a sweet 3rd grade girl named Deshauna Priest, thanking him for his efforts stopping fascism so many years ago. Well, Frank loved that letter and has kept it close by ever since, showing it off to people when he wants to display an act of kindness that was done for him.
I'd like to show you something that was very kind to me. On the way back on the airplane from the honor roll, I received a letter. We all receive letters. And I didn't open it until I got home, and my wife opened it. And this is the type of letter I got. It's from a 6-year-old girl in Elyria. And that's quite a few years ago. But I'm very proud of this, and I hope to show it to other people.
Well, the team at Vitalia was so touched by this story that Jill, the resident services director at the community, actually went out and found that girl. Now, a grown woman, she asked her to come to the community to surprise Frank. Deshauna is now in the military herself, and she and Frank greeted each other like they were old friends.
So,
what did you say?
They're going to send somebody here to question you on this letter that you wrote. The girl that wrote the letter.
Yeah.
So they want more information.
So here she is.
Hello.
You're not the girl. Don't make me cry, please.
So Frank, this is Deshauna Priest.
You wrote me that. Is that the one I wrote back? Oh, you've kept it. Oh, I gotta hug you.
This isn't
her.
the girl, is it?
Yes. Her.
Honest to God. Oh, I love you so much, kid.
We've looked for you
I really
for
do.
12 years.
I show you the picture. Honest to God, thank you so much for being here.
And she's in the military, Frank.
She's in the military too. He carries that with him all over. Here it is.
I saved this. I got it with my
That's
life.
it. That's the letter you wrote.
There was laughter and plenty of tears to go around as the two of them got to know each other more. This simple act of kindness that Deshauna bestowed on Frank over a decade ago meant the world to him. And when he and his wife wrote back, she kept the card as well. It was an incredible moment bringing these two together, and one that they will undoubtedly remember for the rest of their lives. And so with that, we are so happy to be able to bring you this story, as it's a perfect way to introduce Arrow's Be Kind to Humankind campaign. All next month, Arrow will be sharing videos and written testimonials on social media of acts of kindness that were done for residents and staff of our communities. From simple stories of help with flat tires to stories of saving lives, these will be reminders that acts of kindness can mean the world to people, no matter how big or small. So join us during the month of August for more heartwarming stories and hopefully inspiration. Oh man, that story got me. Well, that'll do it for today's episode of Arrow Nicely News. I'm gonna go find whoever's chopping onions around here and tell them to knock it off. I'm Lenny Hernandez. You all have a lovely weekend, and we will see you all next Friday. These are tears of joy.